Hi, it's Timo. Welcome to Norwich City Central.
Hello, hello everybody. Lewis, Norwich City Central. I hope you're all doing really well. The sun is shining, the doves are crying. Everything is really, really great in the words of Daniel Farker. Match preview / predicted XI coming up. Norwich City taking on Wycombe Wanderers. I think it's the first time Wycombe Wanderers have ever been in the second division, so congratulations to them. And Norwich City have got a brilliant chance to make it 3 wins out of 3 and probably move into the top 6 come the end of Saturday. So yeah, really good opportunity for Norwich City, not just to win a game, but to win it emphatically as well, because I think Norwich City, the crazy stat I've seen, Norwich City have only been winning for about 23 minutes in the whole of the season, which is just ridiculous. We've relied on a lot of late goals and a lot of character and kind of belief, which got us promoted a couple of years ago. But yeah, in this video, I'll be previewing the game, talking about Wycombe, talking about Norwich, coming up with the predicted XI, and seeing where things go from there. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below in the comment section in regards to this Wycombe game. What are your score predictions? What are your thoughts and feelings so far of the season? And if you are new to Norwich City Central, just go and hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell as well, because we've got some interesting videos coming up on Norwich City Central. But let's start with Wycombe Wanderers. Wycombe, 6 games played, 0 wins, 0 draws, 6 losses. Obviously getting promoted from the playoffs. Gareth Ainsworth did a brilliant job with Wycombe. He's been there for several years now, and I'm delighted to see Wycombe, get back up into the Championship. But yeah, they've started to life really poorly in the Championship, and they are going to be one of the favourites to go straight back down. And yeah, they've really struggled. I think they've only scored 2 goals. They've conceded 14 in 6 games. So it's a really good opportunity for Norwich City. In terms of their away results, they've had a 1-0 loss, a 2-0 loss, and a 5-0 loss to Blackburn Rovers. So Wycombe haven't scored away from home yet. And it really is a good opportunity for Norwich. And they were close to getting a point against Rotherham. They lost 1-0 to them thanks to a 93rd minute by Rotherham. But they haven't really looked like getting too many points. They lost at the weekend 1-0 to Reading. They actually had more shots than Reading, and they only had 34% possession. So if Wycombe aren't going to have much of the ball in this game, I expect Norwich City to have a 70-75%. But Wycombe could be quite deadly potentially on the counter attack. But in terms of the game, this is going to be what Norwich City target as a must win, and it'd be really good for Norwich City to kind of get a few goals as well. Because in terms of Norwich City, yeah, it's been a very interesting start. It's been one of those starts to the season where you don't want to leave your seat until the 95th minute, until the final whistle is blown. It's really edge of your seat stuff with Norwich City in terms of the ending of games. I think we've won 3 games this season. Huddersfield was an 81st minute winner, Rotherham was a 95th minute winner, and Birmingham was an 87th minute winner. So we've left it late. But in the last couple of games, particularly against Birmingham, we've started to play some really good stuff. Maybe not so much against Rotherham, definitely not, but against Birmingham, it was definitely our best result of the season. Lucas Rupp just controlling the strings in the midfield. It's just brilliant to see. And Norwich City played really well, had lots of shots. Birmingham defended for their lives, and they played really anti-football. But Norwich City eventually found a goal in the 87th minute. And going forward, I think Norwich City have just got to produce more of the same against Birmingham. There's a clear identity on the pitch in terms of how we were passing the ball, how we wanted to play, and we were creating lots of opportunities, which was really good to see. Norwich City just need to improve their effectiveness, because I think we've had the most possession in the league, we've had the most shots, but our shot conversion rate is slightly low due to probably a little bit of poor finishing, a little, some goalkeeper heroics as well. But I'm sure things will come good. All the stats for that Birmingham game pointed towards a good direction. And in terms of what Norwich City did in the second half, which worked well, it was when Jordan Hugill and Timo Pukki started to run in behind. It created some space in the middle, and then Todd Cantwell was just floating around, doing Todd Cantwell things, picking out passes, getting some shots in on goal, and that worked really well. Emi Buendia also came from deep to help with the play as well. So I think Norwich City, they've just got to be patient against Wycombe. Wycombe will have 11 men behind the ball and just say, you come and break us down and we'll try and hit you on the 85th minute counter-attack. That's what all Championship teams seem to do against Norwich now. But Norwich City have got to be able to break teams down. But I'm sure with our quality, with Emi Buendia, Todd Cantwell, Pukki, so much talent, I'm sure we're going to be absolutely fine. And if Norwich City do get an early goal in this game, I expect the floodgates to follow. But it's just all about being patient and having, players try and run in behind to create some space in the middle. And I expect Max Aarons and Javi Quintilla to play not just as wingers but almost forwards in this game. It's going to be really exciting to see. In terms of the predicted XI, that's the team I play. Tim Krul was pretty much a spectator in the Birmingham game. Back four remains the same with Quintilla, Ben Gibson, Grant Hanley and Max Aarons. Grant Hanley didn't have much to do in the game, but when he did, he missed a simple header, which almost resulted in a late equaliser if it wasn't for Buendia's interception, and almost gave the ball away in the first half as well. So it's all about being switched on, because we're going to have so much of the ball, and Grant Hanley just needs to remain switched on, which I'm sure he will do. And Ben Gibson looks really comfortable in a Norwich shirt. As I said, with Max Aarons and Javi Quintilla, I expect them just to play as almost forwards in this game and just be wingers, getting in crosses. And God, I love a Javi Quintilla delivery. Two central defensive midfielders, as you can see. I think the key to success in the Championship and what we saw in the 18-19 season is the consistency, not just consistency of performances, but also consistency of the team as well. But I would make one change, and I would give Oliver Skipp a break for Mario Rancic. I thought Mario Rancic came on and was brilliant and deserves an opportunity to start a game under Daniel Farke. He definitely deserves that opportunity and deserves more starts. And I replace Oliver Skipp purely because of the fact that he's played a lot of football, not just for Norwich, but for the England under-21s as well. He's still a youngster. And in this game, I don't think we really need two central defensive midfielders. Rupp and Mario Rancic will be absolutely fine. So I think you can stick on another creative player and go for more goals in this game. The front three, I'd stick the same. Emi Buendia, Cantwell and Pukki. Although Cantwell and Buendia are both playing on the wings, essentially in the Birmingham game, they were both number 10s, just overloading the middle and trying to flood through balls, and then the space was from Max Aarons and Javi Quintilla on the wing. But yeah, Buendia, Cantwell, I expect them to have a big impact in this game, and I just love watching them in Norwich City shirts. And Teemu Pukki as well, 1 goal from 5 games, but I'm going to predict a Teemu Pukki hat-trick in this game. Why? I just feel like Norwich City are going to create a lot of opportunities, and I just feel like this is the game where Pukki's just going to come out firing, get a hat-trick under his belt, and then the goals will follow. So I'm predicting a Pukki hat-trick, and Jordan Hugill up front as well. We'd like to see Adam Idah potentially play up front, but Jordan Hugill didn't do too much wrong against Birmingham, and he offers something different than other strikers as well. So that would be the team I would play. And that team is more than good enough to give Wycombe to beat Wycombe. No offence to Wycombe, they've done really well to get to the Championship, but they've lost 6 out of 6 games, and Norwich City have got a far superior squad, so there really are no excuses in this game. And it'll be good for Norwich City to get 3 wins out of 3, because we've got 2 very tricky fixtures coming up against Brentford away on the Tuesday night. I think Brentford are the Championship favourites for the title, and then Bristol City, who have also started well. So yeah, Norwich City is a really good opportunity, not just to win a game, but to actually, thrash a team. It'll be brilliant just to thrash a team, because it's been, we've had to rely on a lot of late goals, and it's been really tough sometimes to break down stubborn defences. But from what I saw against Birmingham, I was really happy with the performance and our pattern of play, and I think we're going to be absolutely fine in this game. My score prediction: Norwich City 4, Wycombe 0, a Pukki hat-trick, a Pukki party will return. It's a shame we can't be at Carrow Road, but I'm sure we can have a Pukki party on our couches at home, and Todd Cantwell as well to open his Championship account for the season. Thanks for watching this match preview. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. Subscribe to Norwich City Central if you're new. And yeah, just love to hear your thoughts down below in the comments zone, and we get a discussion going around Norwich City, because I was really pleased with that Birmingham performance, and let's hope we kick on now. Thanks for watching, stay on the ball, and I'll see you later.